Drive ignition.
This is Actar's Reviews, from anime to figures and beyond. Hey, this is Actar and welcome to another episode of Actar's Figure Reviews. It's been a while, but it's nice to see another Haruhi Figure hot off the heels of the Blu-ray and DVD release of one of the most amazing anime movies of 2010, The Disappearance of Suzumiya Haruhi. This time we are treated with the Figma representation of Haruhi in her Kouyou Academy uniform from the movie. Needless to say, this video will contain spoilers for the movie. Since it is an epic movie, I highly recommend you watch it first before watching this video. Now that that's out of the way, let's dive right into the figure review. The package itself is mainly white and it's really simplistic, keeping in tradition with the other Figma figures from the Haruhi series. You don't see this anymore with all newer Figma figures, but we have the Figma logo on the plastic window itself and the plain reflective silver backing in the back of the package. The Haruhi Figma figures were the first Figma figures in the line, and you can see that they have since made their packaging much more stylized and personalized to reflect the character inside. The color scheme is undeniably chocolate. Then on the side we have Haruhi striking a pose, and on the back of the box we have the usual collage of pictures featuring the figure in various poses and showing off all the accessories that the figure comes with. And that's pretty much all there is to say about the box itself, so let's open it up and take a look at the contents inside. And here we have Haruhi in her Kouyou Academy uniform. Now, something that I adore about this Haruhi Figma in particular, right off the bat, is that this is the very first Haruhi Figma to come with a head sculpt that features her long hair. Now, what does this mean? Well, thanks to the modular nature of the Figma figures, all you have to do is to put her head on a Figma body that has her school uniform, her regular school uniform, and ta-da! Pre-SOS done Haruhi with long hair seen in the very first episode.
ただの人間には興味ありません。この中に宇宙人、未来人、異世界人、超能力者がいたら私のところに来なさい。以上。
Back to the figure itself, as with all other Figma figures, it features soft PVC clothes such as a school blazer and skirts that still affords a wide range of movement while retaining a seamless and streamlined look. These two locks of hair are also made of soft PVC so as not to hinder her head articulation. While not the most intricate of Figma figures, it still boasts a myriad of magnificent details such as the sculpted ribbons, buttons, pockets, pleats, and all the folds and movements in the clothes that give the figure a very natural and lively look. This is really a forte of the Figma figures that makes their Figmas stand out from other small-scale female action figures. And another strong point of the Figma figures? The articulation, of course. Figma Haruhi has a head joint which allows her to look left and right and up and down. Her arms can move forwards and back, they can move in and out, they can also rotate at the shoulder. There is actually a double ball joint here that increases her range of movement and allows you to give her a more natural looking pose. She does have an elbow joint that moves forwards and backwards. Her wrists turn side to side and move forwards and backwards. She does have a waist joint that allows her to move forwards and backwards, though it's somewhat hindered by the soft PVC school blazer. She does have a lower waist joint which allows her to rotate the bottom half of her body 360 degrees all the way around. It looks painful, but it's still impressive nonetheless. Her legs can move forwards and backwards. They can move in and out. They can also rotate side to side. Her knees can move forwards and backwards, and her feet can move forwards and backwards, rotate side to side, and swivel side to side as well. Outstanding posability as always that will enable one to pose her in just about any pose you deem fit. In terms of accessories, first up, the Figma basics. We have the Figma base, we have the Figma 3-jointed stand, we have the Figma Ziploc plastic bag to keep all of your pesky accessories in order. Figma Haruhi also comes with a whole host of exchangeable hands that range from splayed open to pointing to karate chop, and she also comes with a pair of special exchangeable hands to hold her school bag. Seeing that Haruhi has long hair, the figure comes packaged with a little add-on for the stand that will allow you to plug it in from the side. For the figure-specific accessories, Disappearance Haruhi comes with a school bag. It's just a school bag, nothing more. Though do note the intricately sculpted and painted details like the buckles and straps that usually would go unnoticed. Next up, one of the main accessories that comes with the figure, a sleeping bag. This is the sleeping bag that Haruhi can be seen sleeping in by Kyeon's bedside at the end of the movie. To recreate that scene, do note that an exchangeable face detailing Haruhi's sleeping expression is provided to complement this accessory. Of course, this exchangeable face can also be used to, I suppose, convey Haruhi in deep thought. I don't know about other collectors, but for me, I'm usually used to hard stuff like PVC, ABS, and die-cast when it comes to figures, and it's really something when fabric is included. Whatever the case, the sleeping bag is made of a shiny red cloth-like material and feels really good in hand. Of course, we have an opening that allows you to stick a head of a Figma figure inside. I don't really think you're supposed to slide the entire Figma body inside, but I could be wrong. And if you've seen the movie, you will know that it is the regular short head Haruhi that is seen sleeping in the sleeping bag. Now, GSC and Max Factory could have just left it as it is. After all, they already did provide Haruhi's sleeping face. They could have easily said, for use with Figma Haruhi Winter School Uniform version, but no. Instead, they decided to provide a whole other short head Haruhi exchangeable head just for use with the sleeping bag. They really had no obligation to do this, but I'm really glad that they did. Last but not least, as if everything that was provided wasn't already enough, we have the icing on the cake, an exchangeable face for Yuki showing off actual emotions to recreate how she appears in the movie. This time, however, you do need to have the actual Figma Yuki Winter Uniform version to do so, but still, it's much better than releasing another Yuki Figma figure, isn't it? And I apologize for not having the Yuki Figma on hand at this moment to show this accessory off. So in conclusion, I think that this Figma figure is really a must-get for any Haruhi fan, even more so than any of the previous Haruhi Figmas. Now, why is that? Well, with this one package, you are potentially able to get 4 figures out of it. Disappearance Haruhi, Haruhi in her sleeping bag, Disappearance Yuki, and beginning of the series Haruhi with long hair. Not only that, the sleeping bag can also be used with other Figma figures. So, if you're a fan of the movie The Disappearance of Suzumiya Haruhi, and seriously speaking, who isn't? Get this Figma figure as it comes packaged with just about everything you need to satisfy your disappearance figure needs. So, the execs are saying, see you guys in the next episode.